steps you need to follow to make your quilt. Step 1.
Step 1 is you have to decide what you want to make. So you can get a picture and do your interpretation of it. It can be a real life item, like flowers or something in your home, or a picture of someone that you love. And then that's step 2. Step 2 is then you draw your picture on paper, like I did with the sunflower. Then step 3 is you put the paper underneath, and you trace it with your Fusion pen onto the background material. It doesn't matter what kind of material you have for the background because it's going to be all covered anyway. Okay, step 3 is you start to fuse your fabric. Okay? So you want to talk about that, April, how you do that?
To fuse your fabric, you have to attach the fabric on to your steamer seam. And then take your iron.
And don't forget you have to put something over it so your iron doesn't get ruined.
Right. Put the cover over your fabric so the iron doesn't get ruined. And then you are going to fuse on this steamer seam onto the fabric with the hot iron.
And you hold it about 10 seconds in each place. You want it to really fuse well to the steamer seam because that makes a big difference in how you put the fabric onto your art form, onto your background. So right now I'm just holding it about 10 seconds each place and making sure that I have it. The iron has to be very hot.
Or else it won't work.
Right. And sometimes you have to use an iron cleaner when you get through doing all this because it does get some gunk on your iron. And that's what you have to do. So this one is pretty much done. And now we let it cool. Don't peel it right away. You have to let it cool. And you just can do a lot of them. I do a lot at once because then I have a lot of material to choose from. And a lot of different colors because you want to have layers. You have layers of fabric. You don't just do one. You have layers. So after you do this, then you cut out the fabric. So how do I know how to cut it, April? Do you know?
No.
Okay, so I just look at the shapes. Like I look at the shapes that I've drawn there. And I try to cut it the way that I think it will look best. And I just use lots of material, lots of colors. I like a lot of color. So, okay, so like this is the background. So this one I know I'm going to fill in. Let's put this over here. We don't need it anymore. I'm going to fill in the background here around the flowers because that is what I'm using this fabric for. So like this right here, I'm going to just cut a fabric that I think will fit around there. You kind of eyeball it, really. That's why it's fun, because you can there are no mistakes. You just, whatever you do, you can fill it in and change it. Now see, I peel it off. And then you have the sticky. Feel it. April, it's sticky.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, so now I'm going to put it right here because I see I can fill that in there.
It looks like a bean.
Yeah, but it's not going to because I'm going to put another piece here when I get that done. You throw that away. And let's see, I want to put a piece there around that flower that I have to do yet. See, just any old way, you just cut it. And then you stick it down. It's really a lot of fun.
Can I peel off a piece?
Sure. You want to?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so I took the leaf up because I want to put this here and then put that leaf right back down on it. See, it's layered. So you can't make any mistakes because whatever you do, you're going to put something on top of it to cover it up. It's really fun. Okay, so let's give you a piece. Where do you want to stick it?
I'm not sure. Right
How about
there?
right here?
Yeah.
Okay, that one we can do a bigger piece because it's going to stick.
Okay, big piece for moi.
Yeah, a big one for you. This one I didn't get the sticky on it, so we have to cut that off. Okay, you want to peel it?
Could you hold the camera?
Yeah, sure. Here, I got it started for you. So go ahead and peel it.
Turn it around.
Okay, so April's going to peel it.
Hi.
Just peel it off. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that neat? It's fun, huh?
It's sticky.
Yeah, it's very sticky. So just stick it down. There you go. Very good job. Yeah, that's great. Now, you see that little piece, that like line there of the darker yellow? Peel that up. This one right here. Peel that up and put it on top. So it goes over that. See? That fun?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to do. Do you want to do another one?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, hold that for a minute while I while I cut this. Okay. So we'll do one right in here.
I'm good. It's
Okay.
windy.
All right. I'll get it started, and then you can peel it off. You have to kind of get the corner. It's a little tricky. Now
I know a trick how to do it.
You do? Okay.
Hold
So-
this. I want to try it.
Okay. All right. I got it going. So
Sure.
we had a little glitch there. Sorry about that. So, yeah. So you're going to peel that off, and then you're going to stick it down. Well, not there because that's where the table is. So I'm going to put it right in here. Right there. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Now you're just going to stick it down, and then you're going to lift up the other stuff that's on top of it. Underneath it. Yeah. So now you're going to lift this up and that one up too. And this thing right here, there's a little one there.
No,
See it? That yellow right there. Lift that up and stick it under. Yeah, the yellow. The two yellows. Yeah, there you go. And that yellow too. This one. And yeah, well, you got to get that under there too. You want the whole flower to show, because this is the background material, so that's just going to be in the background like the wall.
I did
And then
it.
over here, you got to get this up too like this.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. That doesn't make any difference at all. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Now, you're going to do that, all of it. You're going to get the whole picture done, all covered and the way you want it, before you do the next step, which is step 3. And we're going to come back with that when I have this all done and the way I want it. And then you'll see it done that way. Then I'll show you how to make the quilt sandwich, which is the next step to making. That's finishing up the quilt. Okay, thank you.
Bye.